To hear about it.
It's fine.
Anyway.
Me, I'm not scared of you. You're annoying. I don't seek validation and acceptance for someone who looks like a cow.
I'm older than me, but I'm older than you.
See, there is almost no time to start the hello guys, welcome back to my channel, this, that, and that, because this fight, first off, I would want to say that this fight it has been a long time coming. We've expected that it was going to happen sooner or later, and then it decided to come sooner, and I'm like, okay. It is normal news that most of the housemates, I mean, both females and guys, especially the females, do not like Yolanda. And like I said in previous videos, I feel they are somewhat threatened that she might have a sense of preferential treatment from the people watching, right? And then the fact that she's bold with her statements and her convictions is another thing that I think gets to put these housemates off their feet. It like shakes them. Now, she is one of the most prettiest. Let's just take it we cannot take it out away from her. For those of you who don't know, Yolanda's condition started like when she was 26 years old and the vertigo. So she wasn't born this way. But imagine someone who wasn't born this way. I was like a real serious model and still maintained her modeling job even after getting this condition. She's doing well for herself, right? And then Pali, on the other hand, has been a housemate who have been chill, keeping to her own, sticking to her clique and her own, gang and stuff. But then all these housemates at one time or the other have indicated which housemates they don't really vibe with or connect with. For Pali, her number one, I feel her number one for both guys and ladies would still be Yolanda. We see that within the first 2-3 days of the show, she spoke about how she doesn't like Yolanda's energy. She cannot vibe with her. She does not fancy her and all that. And since then, she's been holding that sense of grudge for Yolanda, and then today it bursted out. Yolanda, on the other hand, doesn't really care what anybody thinks about her. She is going to rub it in your face if you don't like it. So for anyone who doesn't like her, she also does not like them. So the housemates have been struggling. This is just week 3, and the housemates have been struggling with their wager task. And this comes from the fact that they had a fight yesterday, and even the fight is something that has been lingering, starting from the head of house, Mick Jr., and Papa Ghost, whom had an altercation over cooking and washing of plates with Fahima. Now, that was not settled, and they brought that energy yesterday. They had a little bit of exchange because Papa Ghost wrote a new script for their wager task today without telling the head of house. And then all that ended, right? That energy was still brought down to today. I think there was a food, something that had to do with vegans and the portion of meat and stuff. And it turns out Yolanda had eaten a portion from it. Like she ate 20% of 100% of the meat. And now I don't think she did it alone. She did it with some people, but I didn't get to see that. But where I caught was when they were in the dressing room, the housemates were preparing for their wager task. And they got to find out that Yolanda was the one who ate the meat. And, Pali had to take it upon herself to put Yolanda in her place, to tell her that what she did was wrong and it's kind of childish to do that. So they were going back and forth, right? Yolanda was of the opinion that, yes, I ate the meat. Nobody's name was written on it. It was for everybody. So I ate the meat. There's nothing you can do. On the other hand, Pali was like, it is childish. We're supposed to use it for something. And you went ahead to do what you wanted to do, not minding that everybody was supposed to be involved and stuff. It is childish. You're like the oldest person in this house, oldest female in this house, yet you act like a child. It is very childish. So you better learn to stop all these things. And boom, that got to what's her name? It got to Yolanda. Yolanda had to, yes, I ate the meat. We ate the meat. Do your worst. After all, I am older than you, but I don't look like you. I look younger than you. Have you seen yourself? Go and fix your face. Go and learn how to dress. Go and do this and that. And I mean, that actually hits below the belt. Even Pali herself said it hit below the belt because now it became something of body shaming. But if we're talking about shaming anyone, I think I would say Pali started it because you age shamed her, telling her that she's not supposed to act a certain way because you feel that people of that certain age are not supposed to do that. Like, excuse you, it is food. People act anyhow when it comes to food. So as they were going back and forth, Yolanda was calling her, in fact, Yolanda was indirectly calling her fat, big, you don't look good, learn how to fix your face, learn how to dress and stuff. And then boom, Pali was like, I've lived for 30 years and I've never sought validation from anybody, talk more of anyone that looks like a cow. Damn. That was another bit, but that was her own body shaming. She called her, she went on to add that even doctors could not fix you. I'm like, oops. At this point, I'm very sure that both of them, their hearts were beating hard and crazy because I really didn't expect it to get to that point. The both of them were wrong to have done or gone where they got to, but I think Pali started it. I'm not want to easily support somebody, and I think Yolanda should have just stuck with the yes, I ate it, do your worst. This girls went on to the point of saying that, Pali was like, if we not because we're here, I'd have done something to you, and then boom, Yolanda was like, do your worst. I can give you after all, we would get to leave this house. Pali agreed, this is not anybody's forever home, so when we leave, I'll give you my location. So you come and let's complete this. I'll put you in your place. Hey guys, this was crazy. Well, when they were done, Pali walked out and went to meet her friends, the likes of Taki, Sinaye, Fahima, Mac Jr. at the garden, and she was telling them about the fight that they had, and you know what, that Yolanda started it and all that. Now, this is typical behavior of a human being. When you have an altercation with someone and you have other people around that vicinity, you would want to be the one who looks good in the eyes of everyone. So that was what she was doing basically. And these guys were basically outrightly supporting her. That was really crazy. If I was the one, I would have knocked the shit out of her. That was what Sinai was saying. And, Taki was laughing and saying, what you did was right. I like that you told her that. They were all laughing and so much more. Mac Jr. was calling her childish, calling Yolanda childish, and saying so much more. I was like, it is what it is for you guys. Anyhow you guys want to do it. But I'm like, I don't think what Mac Jr., Sinai, and Taki were doing or saying were very good to do, but of course you would always want to stick around for your own friend. Now, on the flip side, I hope Sinai is careful about the fact that he was complimenting Fahima and how her belly and her colors, her belly looks good and all that, because he's going to get himself into trouble. Mac Jr. on the other side is seemingly becoming very unprofessional for a head of house. I expected more from him. I really hope he gets better. And Taki is not yet disrupting. He's just a very big load of like a big case of gossiping mechanism, and he's doing his job well when it comes to that. However, I'm going to bring you more details on the drama that happens in this, so make sure you stick around, subscribe, click on the bell button to miss out on notification on every post I make. Don't forget to share comments down below and also share this video so that more people can get to see. Ciao.